Did you know that cats can suffer from separation anxiety just like dogs? Yes, despite their reputation for independence, some cats form strong bonds with their humans and can get seriously stressed when left alone. If you've noticed any unusual behavior in your feline friend when you're away, they might be experiencing separation anxiety. Here are 8 signs to watch for and some tips on how to help your kitty feel more comfortable when you're not around. 1. Excessive meowing or yowling. Is your usually quiet cat suddenly super vocal when you leave the house? Cats with separation anxiety often meow, yowl, or cry excessively, especially when they notice you're getting ready to go. This is their way of saying, "Don't leave me." If your cat turns into a chatterbox the moment you head for the door, they could be experiencing separation anxiety. What you can do: try to create a calm, reassuring routine around leaving the house. Speak softly and avoid making a big deal out of your departure. Consider giving your cat a special treat or an engaging toy just before you leave, so they associate your departure with something enjoyable. Over time, your cat will begin to see your leaving as less stressful and more connected to a positive experience. 2. Destructive behavior. A stressed-out cat may start scratching up furniture, knocking things over, or chewing on items they normally wouldn't touch. It's not that they're misbehaving on purpose, they're trying to cope with the anxiety of being left alone. Often, they will target objects that carry your scent, like pillows, blankets, or even your clothes, as a way to feel closer to you. This destructive behavior is a sign that they're struggling to manage their emotions in your absence. What you can do: make sure your cat has plenty of scratching posts and toys to redirect this energy. Puzzle toys or interactive feeders can also provide a distraction and keep their mind occupied while you're gone. These toys challenge them mentally, helping reduce the anxiety they may feel in your absence. Additionally, introducing new ones occasionally can help keep them engaged. The more options they have to stay busy, the less likely they are to resort to destructive behaviors. 3. Over-grooming. Cats are naturally clean animals, but if yours starts excessively licking themselves, sometimes to the point of bald patches, it could be a sign of anxiety. Over-grooming is a self-soothing behavior for stressed cats, much like how some people bite their nails when they're nervous. This excessive licking often occurs when the cat feels overwhelmed or anxious, especially during times of separation from their owner. The grooming releases calming endorphins for the cat, but if it becomes excessive, it can lead to skin irritation or infections. What you can do: consider using calming pheromone diffusers or sprays around the house. These products mimic the soothing pheromones that cats produce naturally, helping to create a more relaxed environment for your feline friend. Pheromone diffusers like Feline can be especially useful if your cat shows signs of separation anxiety or stress when you're away. Placing these in key areas where your cat spends time can help them feel more secure. This can, in turn, reduce behaviors associated with anxiety, such as over-grooming, excessive scratching, or vocalization. 4. Refusing to eat. Some cats refuse to eat when they're left alone. If your kitty is skipping meals or ignoring treats while you're away, separation anxiety could be the reason. This lack of appetite is a clear sign of distress and should be addressed quickly, especially if it leads to noticeable weight loss or other health concerns. Cats are creatures of routine, and changes in their eating habits can be a way for them to signal discomfort. What you can do: set up an automatic feeder to deliver food at regular intervals. This helps keep their routine consistent, even when you're not home, reducing their anxiety. You might also try feeding them in interactive feeders, which can double as a puzzle to keep them engaged and mentally stimulated. Interactive feeders not only provide food but also serve as a fun distraction, easing the tension caused by your absence. Keeping their feeding routine stable can go a long way in helping your cat feel more secure when you're not around. 5. Excessive sleeping when you're away. While cats are known for their love of naps, sleeping too much when you're gone can be a sign of depression or anxiety. Cats may use excessive sleep as a way to emotionally shut down when they feel stressed about being left alone. While it may seem like they're just resting, this increase in sleep can be a coping mechanism for dealing with the anxiety of separation. If your cat appears to sleep excessively when you're away, it might be worth paying closer attention to their overall behavior. What you can do: provide stimulating toys or interactive items that can keep your cat engaged while you're away. Puzzle toys, scratching posts, or even automatic laser toys can help prevent boredom. Some cats enjoy watching videos of birds or fish, so leaving the TV on with nature videos can give them some mental stimulation. Additionally, soft music or ambient noise can create a calming environment, helping to reduce anxiety. These small changes can make a big difference in how your cat copes with separation. 6. Elimination outside the litter box. One of the most frustrating signs of separation anxiety in cats is when they start peeing or pooping outside the litter box. This isn't just a random act of rebellion, it's often a signal that your cat is feeling stressed or anxious. Cats sometimes do this as a way to communicate their discomfort and express their feelings of insecurity. Additionally, it could be a way for them to mark their territory when they feel vulnerable or uncertain. If your cat begins having accidents, it's important to address the underlying emotional cause rather than just the behavior itself. What you can do: before you leave, ensure your cat's litter box is clean and in a familiar, easily accessible location. Cats are more likely to have accidents when their litter box is dirty or difficult to reach, especially if they're feeling anxious. If your cat's stress leads to litter box issues, consider adding an extra box in another part of the house. You might also try using calming sprays or pheromone diffusers around the litter box area to help reduce their anxiety. These small adjustments can make a big difference in helping your cat feel more comfortable while you're away. 7. Clingy behavior before you leave. If your cat starts following you around more than usual or becomes extra clingy when you're preparing to leave, it's a sign they're picking up on your departure cues. Cats are sensitive to routine, and they can recognize patterns like packing your bag, grabbing your keys, or putting on shoes. A cat with separation anxiety may shadow you closely, hoping to prevent you from leaving. This behavior is their way of expressing discomfort and distress over being left alone. What you can do: try to make your leaving routine as low-key as possible. Avoid dramatic goodbyes, which can heighten your cat's anxiety. Instead, leave the house calmly, without making a big deal of your departure. Consider giving your cat a treat or engaging toy just before you go to create a positive association with your leaving. By keeping your exits quiet and routine, you can help reduce the buildup of separation anxiety over time. 8. Attempts to escape. In more extreme cases, cats with separation anxiety may try to escape when they see you heading out the door. They might dart toward the door as you open it, paw frantically at windows, or scratch at doors after you've left. This behavior stems from their desperation to be with you, but it can be dangerous for both your cat and your home. An anxious escape attempt could lead to injury or them getting lost. What you can do: ensure your home is safe and escape-proof before leaving your cat alone, especially if they have a tendency to bolt for the door. Consider using baby gates or other barriers to block access to potentially dangerous areas. You might also keep your cat in a secure, familiar space, like a cozy room where they feel more comfortable while you're gone. Add their favorite toys, blankets, and maybe even calming pheromone diffusers to create a sense of security. These steps can help minimize their anxiety and reduce the risk of escape attempts. Recognizing the signs of separation anxiety in your cat is the first step to helping them feel more secure and comfortable when you're away. Whether it's excessive grooming, destructive behavior, or clinginess, these behaviors are your cat's way of expressing their distress. The good news is, with a little patience and a few adjustments to their environment and routine, you can help ease their anxiety. Always remember that every cat is different. What works for one might not work for another, so take the time to find the right balance for your feline friend. If the anxiety persists or worsens, don't hesitate to consult your vet for additional guidance. Your cat's mental and emotional well-being is just as important as their physical health. Until next time.